Yeah, so Gong Hu Wu, like I said before, very popular guy, made the furnace, so you can imagine how popular this guy was. Like, don't have to go to your blacksmith, right? Just go ahead and go to make your industrial size furnace in your own home. And his followers got pretty far into destroying the Mojang Empire. They were pretty close to the front walls, they were pretty close to the back walls. I mean, like, they were pretty close. Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to our single player world. How y'all doing? I'm doing great. Last episode we ended off in this cave system and it looks awesome. We got all these spiders falling down from everywhere, burning up in lava. Burning up in lava? Alright, there he goes. Burning up in lava, and we are just getting tons of resources. When I say tons of resources, what was that? When I say tons of resources, I mean like tons of resources. We got like quite a bit of redstone going here, almost basically a stack, right? And we got our lapis going all of a sudden. How y'all doing today? How y'all doing? I don't know how far away this is from the last episode recorded. I probably just published the video you're seeing on like a Saturday or Sunday. If y'all are not familiar with the channel, this is this moment that we're what we're doing right now is called December Minecraft week. Basically we're just going to town on December. Just going to town in December with Minecraft videos, and the whole goal of this series was to do that. Well, the whole goal for this month was to perform Minecraft videos. So, yeah, so if you enjoy it, be sure to leave a like. So yeah, just go ahead and start off. So, last episode, if you were not here, if you were unfortunately not here with us last episode, we did talk a lot about a very, very important guy in Minecraft history named Gong Hu Wu. Now, Gong Hu Wu was very important, and we talked about how he realized that the... Now, where are these guys coming from? We talked about how he realized the importance of... he realized the importance of iron blocks, and that they were actually 9 times the weight of a regular iron ingot, and he proved that in the crafting recipe that he also did all these other things, and he was a very famous guy. So, to start off, Gong Hu Wu, some more history about him if y'all need it. Gong Hu Wu was very, very famous in the sense that he didn't just find new Minecraft things, he invented them. So, for example, he invented the furnace so that you don't have to go to your blacksmith to tell him to smelt it in his industrial sized furnace, you know? He had it all there for you. All you had to do was tell him to smelt it. Okay, yeah, there's a zombie spawner here. All you had to do was tell him to smelt it, and he's got you covered. But, you know, the problem with the blacksmith is that you barely got to tell your blacksmith all the things you wanted him to do, other than... Okay, let's turn down hostile creatures a little bit more lower. Alright, cool. Alright, so yeah, so Gong Hu Wu, like I said before, very popular guy, made the furnace, so you can imagine how popular this guy was. Like, don't have to go to your blacksmith, right? Just go ahead and go to make your industrial size furnace in your own home. And this erupted into something of great importance during the MC revolution, which involved, you know, just like huge industries popping out of everywhere you can name, everywhere, like gosh, is really hard to explain because everywhere this was happening, MC Revolution, everyone was having their MC Revolution. So, it's very hard to like pinpoint an exact, day in history because it just happened in all over the place, So that's something important to note if you're like trying to research this topic online. You're not really going to be able to find it too easily because, like I said, it happened everywhere. So like finding a specific place would be pretty hard. But yeah, this guy, he really changed the way we thought about Minecraft. Guanghozo. Oh my gosh, Guanghozo. This guy, he really, really did do it. And some people, like I said last episode, some people don't believe in his teachings. And, I was a non-believer as well before he influenced my Minecraft building and Minecraft mining. But like its name suggests, Minecraft is pretty self-centered around mining and building. So if you're able, if you are able to know how to mine and build at the same time, you can really achieve great things. So Guanghozo, he also, after he invented the furnace in about like 1618, he really got popular for something else, and that something else was inventing mods. Now, mods, as you know, is a great big part of Minecraft, but this is where it starts to get controversial because Guanghozo was also very popular for creating this other type of industry, which is known as the mod industry. Now, if you're not familiar with mods, I don't know where you've been all your life, but Minecraft has several mods that people can add to their game via mod applications. I don't know any of on the top of my head because I don't use mods. I'm not a really big fan of them. Basically, mods in Minecraft gives you the ability to really customize your games to like whatever you like. Instead of being set on some hard rules and things that you have to play by, it really is actually a great system that you can just make Minecraft your own. And yeah, so just talking serious for a little bit, I've never played with mods because I've never been interested in them, but they do seem like something very fun. People enjoy them, so if you are interested in it, be sure to let me know because I could make a series on it if you would like me to. I'm totally down for that. So yeah, so y'all can do whatever y'all want with that. Anyways, back to Guanghozo. Now, like we said, Guanghozo, as many people said, was very controversial, guys. So he was a very controversial guy, like no doubt about it. Everybody was like, "Oh no." He some of the things he said, man, were so idiotic that some people just had to say no. They did not believe in him whatsoever. And I think part of the reason that is because of how elaborate his teachings were. It wasn't easy for some to understand, like, why make a furnace? Well, if you want to make a furnace, then the reason that you make the furnace is because you want to smelt things, and you want to smelt them without having to call your neighbor, the villager, and, like, having him smelt all that. Like, it's not worth it. So, he really said some things that got people a little bit riled up, but other than that, Guanghozo, very awesome guy. as you know, he invented not only the furnace, but also water. Water buckets. Now, let me tell you something about water buckets, guys. If you are not familiar why water buckets were created, it was because of Guang Ho. He influenced a huge empire. A huge empire back in the day. If you're not familiar with the name of this empire, it was called Mojang. Now, Mojang originated around the time of Guang Ho being born. So they were a relatively new continent. I mean, you know, state. So they did have quite a bit of things to work out, kinks to fix before they actually started to become recognized as a worldwide, you know, country, you know. So Mojang, back in the day, as a country, was not doing too hot. You know, they were just doing the things that normal countries would do. Make taxes on their people and just protect the people, and that was it. They did a great job of it, though. Like, no doubt about it, Mojang, the empire, was great at protecting their citizens. It was actually said that a few years ago, I don't remember by whom, but it was actually said that Mojang had a statistic of protecting their people 5 out of 10 times. And back in the day, that was a great measurement, because, like, they didn't have police officers or anything back then. They only had themselves, and they would employ citizens to become generals. They would employ citizens that passed tests to become tax collectors. So things like that, they were really good at. They were able to keep their empire in good shape. But like I said, every place has its problems, and of course Mojang had its problems as well. And when it came down to it, what? I keep on changing this guy's name. Are y'all realizing that? I think I've changed this guy's name at least 10 times. Like Yang Ho Zhang, Yang Ho Wang. Jesus. All right, let me see if I can remember this guy's name. I'll be right back, guys. Zhang Ho Zhang. But he realized, oh, okay, rich, right? And, you know, some people might take it for granted, like, oh, it's just an iron block, who cares? Dude, you know how many iron ingots? Gong Hu Wu predicted that the mass... Alright, guys, so, like I was saying, sorry about that interruption. Gong Hu Wu, great guy, right? Gong Hu Wu, very intelligible, very smart guy. But when it came down to it, Mojang, I'll just give you all the summary of what happened. It's a huge story, and this also very, very controversial what happened with Mojang and Zhang Ho Wang. But I believe the main story, the consensus that people has come to by today, is that Zhang Ho Sang actually infiltrated Mojang. It said that he was needing information, and instead of asking for it politely, he just went to town on Mojang's walls, And eventually he and his followers got pretty far into destroying the Mojang Empire. They were pretty close to the front walls. They were pretty close to the back walls. I mean, like, they were pretty close. So you can imagine how Mojang must have felt at that point whenever they realized this guy better go down. So, like all empires do today, Zhang Ho Wang was unfortunately executed by the means of a noose. And this noose was, according to, my sources, was pretty thick. It was about an inch thick, in several places. Actually, some sources report it to being 20 inches thick. So you can imagine how hard that must have been to, like, even tangle him up in. So yeah, very thick rope, and that unfortunately was the end of Zhang Ho Wang. But like all philosophers today, their learnings and their teachings have inspired us to do great things, such as make furnaces. And I just thought that it would be very, very good to just kind of re-say the reason why Zhang Hozang is so important to our history today, because some people take it for granted. They make a furnace, they don't think of him. They make a crafting table, they don't think of him. But really, he's the one who invented all this, you know? It wasn't the Empire Mojang. Now that's where people get confused. Because Mojang was actually the empire that had the only printing press in the country. So, because they had the only printing press, every single time that they printed Zhang Ho's learnings, they would put their name on the front of the cover in big bold letters, and Zhang Ho Zhang's, just so that they don't get sued for it, Zhang Ho Zhang's in a tiny corner at the back page. And that's where all of his followers came from, because they realized that that wasn't Mojang's work. It was actually Zhang Ho Zhang's. And they followed him, they learned his teachings, they learned it real well, and they also learned how good it was to actually realize that you don't have to think by yourself. You can use expressionism and all these other things to finally think freely. So it was a great time in Minecraft history. But yeah, of course, many people take it for granted. Mojang, the publisher, only printing press in the area, and they got all the credit. It's pretty sad when you think about it long and hard, because you realize, oh, okay, oh wow, with family, you realize how much you got tricked, you know. Okay, that's cool, I guess. You realize how much you got tricked by this Mojang guys, and it's pretty sad. It's pretty sad. Yeah. So yeah, not too, I'm just kidding. Alright guys, so we got diamonds, that's cool. Let's see how many we got. I guess the family of creepers was guarding the diamonds. That's pretty cool. Or diamonds. It's probably gonna, is it one? It might be one. That would be pretty sucky, but it's okay. I wouldn't be too bad. If you didn't watch the last episode, the reason we came down here was actually for iron. As you can see, we got 3 stacks already. That's 1 stack more than I was expecting to get. So I'm pretty happy, actually. Yeah, just iron is what we need right now. I made the mistake of trying to create an automatic furnace room, and I just used tons of droppers for that. Tons of droppers. And, yeah, I realized my mistake a little bit too late, and, we ran out of iron quick. It actually turned out that we, I think we used about, what was it? I think it was easily a stack. Like, no question, it was more than a stack. But we used probably, I think it was like 16 iron blocks. So 16 times 9, if anyone can do the math on that, you can realize that that's quite a bit of stuff there. I don't think we need an axe anymore, to be honest. Just a waste of space, especially considering its durability. Let's go ahead and get all this iron stuff. Yeah, so yeah. With that out of the way, now that we all got your history lesson for today. Tell me if y'all like those, guys. I did one last mining episode at the end of the video. I did one just now, of course. If y'all like these, tell me, because like I like making these. Some people might consider this annoying though. So if you don't like it, be sure to tell me as well, because I will gladly stop. It is not something I intend to put on my channel for like an actual episode or anything. It was just history lesson gong ho-zang. I just thought it would be more interesting than just mining in a cave and not talking whatsoever. But again, feel free to leave your opinions. Alright guys, so again, talking about the single player a little bit more, as you may have noticed, if you watch these episodes back to back, I did not move in the cave. I was having a great time mining with y'all. Yeah, just great time mining, and I just really wanted to continue because, you know, I realized that 3 stacks, it wasn't the best. 3 stacks was not the best amount of iron that you could possibly have, and although that is pretty obvious, I mean, I didn't realize it when I first was talking about how many stacks I wanted. Sorry, I meant 2 stacks. 2 stacks of iron is really not that much, because, like, you go up, you smelt it all, you're getting some gold here too, which is great. You go up to the surface, to your base, and you start to use that iron up so quickly, you forget, like, why. You forget how you used up that iron, and the fact is, it wasn't, like, that hard. All you need to do is spend about 3 Minecraft, maybe 3 weeks in normal days, and you will run out of that stuff, and I don't want to be spent on a time limit in 3 weeks. Considering, considering, like, what we want to do this December, and the achievements we want to do, all those things, 3 months, we can't, I mean, 3 weeks, we can't be with that, because that's on a normal schedule. Just think about how it will be when we actually, like, start to do big, huge things, like our underground village project. It's gonna take way more than, a 3-week supply of iron. It's gonna take way more than that, and I didn't realize that. So, like, right now we are going on 4 stacks, so that's double my my original need of iron that I suggested that we would have. So I guess that's a good amount. Are we running out of torches? Do we have any more? No. Alright, so we'll make more of those. So yeah, so 2 times as much iron as we were gonna get. That's great, I guess. Get some more over here as well. I think in a little bit, this might be a, I don't know what this is. I mean, is it 30 minutes yet? I'm not too sure. It feels pretty short, actually. Gonghu Woo is just, it just takes up time like nothing else, man. It's a great thing to do, especially considering that y'all are just watching me mine. It's awesome. Anyways, guys, like I said last video, if you, for any reason, think that there is some other series that you wish that you want on this channel, feel free to leave it in the comment section below. There is also a straw poll. As of today, there was a straw poll released about... I saw you, you jerk, trying to hide from me. You're such a jerk, these guys. Oh, hi there. Oh, wow. Okay, that's cool. So, yeah, as of today, about a week ago, there was a straw poll released for you to answer any questions you want. What series would you like? Basically, that's what it asks. Asks what series you would like, and it lists several of them out there, so you can just fill it out. Yeah, so you could just fill it out if you wanted to. I'm not really expecting too much involvement in it, because of course there are a lot of channel updates coming out telling y'all what I'm planning on doing throughout the month. I think I'm just gonna get a little bit of obsidian here, guys, because we need to make our enchanting table. Like, we're so behind on this stuff, so let's go ahead and get some obsidian, because we're gonna need it. So yeah, so I guess that clears up a lot of information that y'all might be wondering about, especially those of you who really support the channel. Like, I see some people always commenting on these videos, and I don't expect you to. Trust me, I do not expect you to comment on every video. That is not what I intended for this channel to be about. I didn't intend it for it to be about support or anything, but I just wanted to edit videos. You know, I love editing videos. I love putting outros on these videos and stuff like that. I just find it fun. It's like one of my hobbies. So when I first started getting support and subscribers and stuff like that, I was great. I was amazed, because I was actually able to talk and make these editing videos for an actual audience that can appreciate it more than just me by myself appreciating something like this. So it really is great. I might as well just get enough obsidian for an enchanting table and a portal to the nether, because we might be doing that in a future video during December. So yeah, guys, just like, I made it for editing, it turned out to be for subscribers, so thank you so much for that. I'm gonna go ahead and mine out the rest of this obsidian here that I need, and I'll be right back, because I don't want to make y'all watch this. It's gonna be so bad. Alright, I'll see you in a bit, guys. Alright, guys, so I am done mining obsidian. We got 40 pieces of obsidian. I just decided to clear out this area, and don't even worry about obsidian for the next month of December, while we're making these Minecraft videos. So main plans for it, I guess we can start going ahead and getting out of this cave system. I think we're about cleared it out. So yeah, so we got enough obsidian to last us about 10 years now. Our plans with this obsidian was mainly, the first one was, of course, enchanting. Like, we need to get that, like, right now. We're almost 20 episodes in now, and we still don't have enchanting. And, so yeah, we need that pretty bad. Second off, of course, the nether. Nether is very fun whenever you're first starting out the game. At least for me, it was when I started out the game. Oh, we got 4 stacks now. Oh my gosh, we're so good on iron. Let's throw out the furnaces, I guess. Oh my goodness. I brought 2 furnaces with me, just in case. Is it furnace or furnaces? Because I'm saying furnace in plural, but I'm not sure if that's the way it's supposed to be. Anyways, so yeah, we got ourselves the furnaces, just because I thought we would need to you'd for some reason need to do that, mine out this thing, but apparently not. I mean, we didn't have to like smelt anything, right? So I guess we don't need it anymore. You know what we do need though? We do need this crafting bench. Let's go ahead and combine those two. Just so that we can have it in the future. Did I get that gold up there? Yeah, I think so. So yeah, wow, pretty successful run, guys. As of right now, we got ourselves 4 1/4 of stacks of iron. Like, come on, guys, that you gotta admit that's pretty good. And on top of that, we also got ourselves 1 diamond, 9 blocks of redstone, and 13 others left over. Like I said, though, I might be continuing the mine. Of course, I'm gonna drop this supply off at home before I do so, because it would be a shame if I were to lose all this stuff. It's a really good, some really good finds. Let's go ahead and just get more iron, at least in the lit up areas. We don't have to go exploring anymore. But yeah, we just got ton of iron, ton of resources. This should really last us the whole month. I don't see it, I don't see in anytime soon any projects that I have planned for this month, in any way, shape, or form, making us run out of iron again. If y'all have any project ideas, anything you want to see on the channel, again, it's y'all's channels too. I mean, I don't want to make this just my channel. I get to decide all the rules, all the stuff. Y'all get to do some stuff too. Your input is always taken into consideration, guys. Always taken into consideration. Alright, guys, so other than that, I think that's about it. I think we exhausted this cave now. Don't know how long this episode is, so if it's not very long, I really apologize for that. Main goal of these videos is just to entertain you guys, so if you're not entertained by any means, you don't have to watch. It's not something that that I enforce my videos being 10 hours long like other YouTubers, because some YouTubers do this for a living, you know. I don't. I mean, as you can tell, I go to school, and I have other things that I do, so doing YouTube as a hobby is very fun for me, but is of course not something that I can do all the time, so I really apologize for that. As for future collabs though, oh, I thought that was a spawner. As for future collabs, I don't have any plans for them. I do play a lot with some of my friends from school, if you notice. So like Particles MC is one of them that I play with quite a bit. His gamer tag in Minecraft, at least, is Particles MC. We also have Cool Dip 101 from one of my old school friends. He was pretty cool to play with. As you know, just a lot of people in general, just a ton of people that I played with, and you know, those people, man, they're just great to play with, man. They are awesome. They're great people. I just enjoy playing with them a lot. So yeah, anyways, if you enjoyed this video, like I said, last video, be sure to leave a like on it. As you know, we are coming out with our what's it called? December Minecraft month. Now, we're gonna be planning a lot of things for this month. Do I only need one? Yep, only need one, I guess. A lot of things planned for this month, and I really hope y'all enjoy it. Other than that, though, I'm afraid that's gonna have to do it for the caving episode. We are back at home, guys. The mine trip was successful. We did not die. We are safe and sound at home, and yeah, we are pretty pretty good. This next few months, we got a lot of projects planned. We're gonna be doing things that y'all probably did not expect for us to do. We're gonna be doing some pretty sick stuff. It might involve that acacia area over there. Who knows? Alright, guys. Thank y'all so much for watching again, as I said numerous times. And I'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.